Welcome to our first ever Diabolical Draft. I'm Trentin and this is Cactus.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about horror movies, or more accurately, we're doing our prep for horror movies we will watch in October. To give you some quick lore, many years ago, every year we did a spookathon where we'd watch a bunch of horror movies surrounding Halloween. We'd watch horror movies for like a week, I think, leading up to Halloween. Was that like right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, at the beginning. And this was someone else's idea, which we stole. And then we were like, well, we don't want to just watch Halloween movies for a week. We want to watch Halloween movies and horror movies for the entire month. And this process, we usually just decide a bunch of movies together a few months before October. But this year, we thought we'd try to do something more fun and record it for the people watching here. And the result was coming up with something we're calling the Diabolical Draft. And let me explain that now. The core idea here is we have 25 categories or slots, and each one encompasses a different subgenre or theme related to horror, and me and Cactus has a movie that fits in those slots. We both have one movie each. A lot of what we might end up discussing won't fit your definition of horror, but simply we don't want to watch 25 slasher films back to back, so there is a lot of variety here in the categories. What we'll be doing is we'll be going through these categories one by one, with both of us bringing up our movie. We get a few minutes to say why we've picked it to entice the other person, and we'll share the poster or cover for it too. And we have to convince the other one why we should watch the movie we picked. We don't know each other's movies either, so both of us are completely in the dark for this. To spice things up as well, we have some special abilities we can use. Twice throughout this process, we have an instant veto, which means we lock our movies in right away. This could be used by both people on the same category as well. So say both of us really wanted to watch our zombie movie pick, then we could both use our vetoes and we'd be watching an extra zombie movie this year. We also have one use of an ability called Find a New Movie Now, very inventive name, which effectively deletes the opponent's movie and they have 3 minutes to jump on Letterboxd to find something new just by using the search engine. We have no idea how that's going to work, but hopefully it will be fun. And finally, we have a single-use resurrection ability where you can bring back one of your movies that wasn't selected for a previous genre and swap it with the current movie being talked about, with the caveat that it has to fit the genre or category in some way. This is going to be really loosey-goosey and is mainly something we're doing for fun, so things will probably get out of hand, but if you want to join me and Cactus in chatting about a bunch of horror movies or want some horror movie recommendations, then please stick around. Okay, let's just get right into it. Onto the first round. Round 1, 2025 or movies from this year, and it's my pick first. And I am picking Sinners. You've seen Sinners. I picked this poster. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so why am I picking Sinners? It's a fucking vampire movie that came out this year. Of course I'm gonna, pick a vampire movie. I think mainly, one of my biggest reasons is Ryan Coogler's directing it, and he's the guy who's gonna do the X-Files reboot, and I'm a huge X-Files fan, so I really want to watch this. I have also heard that this has musical elements, and we both like musical elements a lot, so that's why I'm putting forward Sinners. What is your pick?
Boy, so thankfully I switched my pick because Sinners was also on my list for 2025.
I had a feeling.
Funny enough, yeah, I also have a feeling that you're probably gonna choose this, so I decided to immediately change it. So my pick for 2025 is Bring Her Back.
Okay, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah. A very short, I guess, speech for this. It's from the same directors who make Talk to Me.
Okay. Yeah, they were pretty strong. The cover's pretty creepy too.
Yeah. I'm pretty much just banking on their reputation after the Talk to Me because I'm really curious what their second movie pretty much is. It's obviously a horror movie, but I mean in terms of quality. I did really enjoy the Talk to Me. So yeah, pretty much it.
Okay, now we got to figure out which one we're picking, and it's the first time we're doing this, so.
Oh boy.
And it's the first movie, so that's going to be extra hard. I mean, I'm fine watching either of them. I definitely want to watch Sinners, though, at some point. I feel like the only big downside with it is it's quite long. It's like an hour and 2 hours and 15 minutes or something.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even check how long is Bring Her Back. So
Probably
I cannot
like an
comment
hour
on
and a
that.
half, but I don't know.
Ooh. So any of us gonna try to use the veto for this one?
I think I'm good. I don't. That's gonna be. We got to keep track of those as well. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna say is, if you already thought about adding Sinners to the list before, I mean, you clearly do want to watch it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm ready to give up
Okay.
then for Sinners. Yeah.
It's gonna be like Telltale Games. Like Trentin will remember this in the top of the screen. Okay, so yeah, that went through quickly. 2025 Sinners locked in. Not the most original pick, but it'll get weirder. It will definitely get weirder as we move into round 2, which is Supernatural. And Cactus, you're up first. What do you have for us?
I have a movie with very basic name, Demons from '85.
Just demons?
Just Demons.
Okay.
But it's a poster. You're gonna see the name up in there, and you're gonna understand why I picked this movie. I don't even need to, I think, say much.
Okay.
For people who knew, they knew.
Yeah. Dario Argento.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dario Argento is kind of goated, so he produced this movie. He not directed this movie, he produced this movie.
It. Okay.
Yeah. But it's obviously Italian horror with some demons in there. And based on the poster, you can assume that there's multiple demons, I guess. And I cannot tell you anything.
Okay.
Not tell you anything else about it, I guess.
I mean, I'm interested if it's a Dario Argento movie and we're not in our Giallo category yet.
Yes.
That's a
it's exactly
pick.
It's exactly what I mean by saying that I maybe have some cheats in this, because I have Argento not in typical category of his, not in Giallo. So it's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun curveball.
What is your pick, Trentin, for Supernatural?
Okay, my pick is 1974's Messiah of Evil.
I never hear about this.
So there's the poster.
Pretty baller poster. Okay.
Yeah, I really like how the poster looks. This is by the director of Howard the Duck, Willard Hyuk. So I'm thinking this has good practical effects, maybe. That could be a draw. It's set in a small Lovecraftian, like, coastal town, and it has undead elements, I think. So I think it's going to be a supernatural movie. Haven't seen this. I have no idea what it's really about, but from the people who have watched it, they said it's really good, and it's very, like, visually really good, so we might appreciate it on a film level.
But Dario Argento,
though. Yeah, both of these, the older movies. We got Demons, which I honestly didn't think about with Supernatural. I usually think of ghosts and zombies and stuff, like Raising from the Dead. But, yeah. Poster-wise, they're both pretty cool. I don't think, like... But Howard the Duck, though. I think Dario Argento beats Willard Hyuk there. I'm fine with going with Demons.
Let's go Demons then.
Okay. Sorry, Messiah of Evil. I'll probably watch you another time. You sound cool. Okay, on to round 3, where it's my pick again first. And I am going to pick 1993's Carnosaur.
Or a monster.
Did I not say the category?
No, I don't think so. You said category.
Okay, category 3, monster. Okay. Carnosaur. Here's the image for that one. I went with a pretty basic poster because this film probably isn't going to win any awards visually, and that's kind of the point I'm going for.
Funny enough, I think I hear more about the Carnosaurus 2 than about the first one.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, dinosaur going around killing people. That's why I picked this film. It's probably like low budget and schlocky, and dinosaur goes around killing people. That's why I want to watch this film. What's gonna fight Carnosaur? What do you bring to the table?
Oh boy.
Some kind of monkey movie?
I bring to you Uninvited.
Uninvited. Okay.
It's a horror movie that happening on the boat. The creature is on the boat.
Cats have something? Yeah.
It's a cat horror.
Cats on a boat?
Yes, they're gonna terrorize people on the boat.
Ooh. I feel pretty strongly about Carnosaur, but cats on a boat sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to say because I never watch Carnosaurs properly. I'm pretty much up to anything, to be honest. Because I think these two picks are both strong in their monstrosity.
Is it cat monsters or just cats?
It's a cat monster.
Cat monster. Okay, so
I cannot say you more because I think if you see what's happening monster-wise in this, it maybe some interesting choices in there.
Okay, I do want to watch Carnosaur, but I'm willing to let it go and watch this because I feel like I've got some other movies that might fill a similar vibe. Maybe not dinosaur related, but the same schlock kind of budget factor. Unless you really want to watch Carnosaur.
I do really want to see your reactions on the stupid cat.
Okay,
so
we can go with Uninvited then.
Okay,
Uninvited. Okay, now round 4, we're going to found footage, which is one of my favorite genres, one of your favorite genres as well, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty interested of the subgenre.
And you're up first for this one.
Okay, so my pick for found footage is Savage Land.
Okay, I've definitely heard of Savage Land.
If only I can find the poster, give me a moment.
Technical difficulties.
I find it. Savage Land. Horror has no borders. So yeah, I guess most curious. Once it's a little hard to speak about it because I pretty much don't give the premise out.
Is this the one in the church, or am I thinking of something else? Okay, no.
No, it's not. It's not about the church. It's like pretty much found footage / documentary about what happened after the event.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of photos and then some videos and then interviews about what happened in this city. Something horrible happened in this city. But what exactly? And then you
Lake Mungo
materials
style.
Yeah, something more close to that.
Okay, I really like Lake Mungo, so that's really tempting. Okay, my pick then is a more recent film. It's Milk and Cereal from last year. So Milk and Cereal, I think reasons I picked it, it's a new found footage film. It's only 62 minutes long, so it's very short, and also its budget was $800, I believe, which is very in the spirit of found footage. I kind of want to see it because, like, okay, how'd you make a film with that little amount of money? So 2 very different entries here. Has the
I'm not
poster
gonna lie.
loaded?
No, it's not loaded. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to give up. I'm curious about milk and sugar.
Milk and cereal?
That is yes. I'm ready to give up for milk
Okay.
and
It's
cereal.
it's kind of funny because I kind of feel more in line to try Savage Land, to be honest. But I'm down doing milk and cereal because it's gonna be a different thing.
Yeah, especially I also don't really hear about this movie, even through my search. So yeah, like I have zero clue.
Okay. Yep, we'll lock that in then. And move on to round 5, which is animated.
Well, what your animated movie, Trentin?
I hope it loads the image. I want you to see the image
What
first. Okay, so my animated horror movie is One Piece Bara no Matsuri and the Secret Island. Stay with me here. I'm picking this because it's like the only One Piece movie that people say has like horror vibes at points. I'm fully down with you saying this is a horror movie, but I kind of wanted to pick it just to hear your reactions to it, to be honest.
Okay.
I've never seen any One Piece movie. I have watched One Piece. I'm a huge fan. I know you haven't seen any of it, which I think would be interesting. Also, this is directed by Mamoru Hosoda, so Girl Who Leapt Through Time, Summer Wars, the Digimon movies, Wolf Children, who's going to probably have pretty good animation. Yeah, that's why I picked this. Let's hear what you're bringing to the table.
Oh boy, cannot wait for my first experience with One Piece be in the horror months. Okay. So my pick for animated stuff, it's not this poster, not this poster. Where is it? This poster? It's heavy metal. I wanna say it's also not really horror thingy. It's horror adjacent also, I guess. It's have heavy metal. It's basically anthology of the stories. With some of them have some monsters, some sci-fi horror elements, satire, a bunch of different stories, I guess, for multiple tastes.
So heavy metal's been on my list a while, and also I think it's interesting. We usually always bring up anime pretty much for this when we're looking for animated movies. So something outside of Japan, I think it's pretty interesting as a pick. Yeah, I don't know how curious you are about the One Piece movie. I kind of brought it in half jokingly, so I'm pretty fine with picking heavy metal.
I mean, I can be a little dirty boy and tell you, oh, Trentin, choose another one.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Are you gonna use your one use of that?
Yes, let's go. Let's try it out.
Okay.
Tell me when to start the timer, I guess.
Yeah, I guess start the timer. Tell me when.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I guess I'll just type in animated horror movie. I mean, there's a bunch of people's different lists and stuff. I don't have all the time in the world. I mean, there's 210 films here. What can I find? Bambi?
What?
Some of these definitely aren't gonna fit. Is there anything here that I can find that beats heavy metal? Some kind of OVA maybe?
Yeah, I think we can count easily.
Why is Higurashi here?
Live action movie? I don't know, the animated one.
Like the 2020 series.
Huh.
I think there's just some anime here. So that might not be. What is this?
1 minute in.
That's only 4 minutes long. That doesn't cut it. What's this? Biohunter. 58 minutes. Belladonna of Sadness could be a really weird pick, actually, thinking about it. Do you know what? Sure, I haven't watched Belladonna of Sadness. It's meant to be really weird and psychological and trippy. I'm gonna lock that in.
Okay. Let's go. So now it's Belladonna versus Heavy Metal.
Okay, Belladonna of Sadness versus Heavy Metal.
Okay.
I don't have much to say for Belladonna other than, like, I'm aware of it, I guess. And it's gonna be really weird.
I wanna say I never see Belladonna of Sadness, and I also like what's it called, like, search for it a little.
Okay.
So I'm also clearly interested in the Belladonna of Sadness. So let's go with Belladonna of Sadness.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's an interesting, like, curveball pick. I'm down with doing that.
Yeah, because I see heavy metal, I like heavy metal, but I'm ready for new experiences.
We can watch that at any time as well, maybe, because it's kind of varied. It's probably for Belladonna too, but it fits. What was that noise?
I was changing the position of my chair.
Okay. We're moving on to round 6. Fuck Them Kids. We might have to explain what this means. I guess it's just a movie which features children who are put in some kind of danger. So think Home Alone, I guess, but to, like, the horror equivalent. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, like they're in danger, or if they are in danger. We're gonna see soon in this category.
Okay, and it's your pick first. So what children are you endangering?
Oh, I mean, it's funny that you mention Home Alone, Trentin. Because my movie pick for this category is a movie that's called Good Son.
Okay. So this also has Elijah Wood?
Yes, it's have two famous child actors, Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. Yeah.
Fun fact, I had this on my list and I changed it.
Ah, you cheeky boy. Okay.
Any other thing about it? I think the actors kind of speak for themselves.
Yeah, actor speaks volumes. I mean, I guess it's you can also categorize this as a thriller. Pretty much kids on kids violence, and some of them is a good son.
So child on child violence. So
yeah.
I have another movie I picked mainly for actor as well. I say movie. I think it's 2. 1990s It with Tim Curry.
It's a big boy.
That's big. 193 minutes. It's very long. I'm not 100% sure why I changed it. I changed this category quite a few times. I kind of anticipated you to pick this movie for some reason. But yeah, I went with It. I thought that'd be interesting. We've never seen it, and I like Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry is really great in that role also. But yeah, a good son I immediately look in when we made this category because like come on, like
yeah,
this makes sense.
I think the fact that I picked it as well initially, and then I moved afterwards, so I clearly thought about it. Also, if we watch It's 193 minutes versus, I don't know, like an hour and a half or whatever, 90 minutes probably or something for The Good Son. We also have Sinners already, which is quite long, and I've got some other long boys waiting. So
okay,
I'm fine doing The Good Son.
Okay, let's go Good Son.
Okay. Moving on to round 7. This is probably the most unsure I've been in a kind of category. It's folk horror. Okay, so my pick for folk horror is 1972's The Stone Tape. I have no idea how I found this film. All I know is it's, I think, a made-for-TV British horror movie from the 70s. It might be one of the most obscure movies we're going to talk about today. I'm not 100% sure how connected to folk horror it is, but it's about kind of recording mediums and these people finding a stone tablet and then, like, getting, I think, audio, like ghost audio from the stone tablet. It also, I think I read that it influenced Prince of Darkness and Poltergeist. But there's even more, there's a kicker to this. The director was the director of The Lonely Lady.
No fucking way.
So, yeah, that's a weird connection we have, which no one else is probably going to ever make. But yeah, so this is a really odd one. That's what I'm bringing to the table. What have you got?
Okay, I get the movie Sleepy Hollow.
Okay, if you do this.
Yeah, based on the... I don't remember, it's a book or short story, to be honest. But yeah, like, Dullahat boy without the head, terrorize the small village.
That's pretty unique. I don't think we've watched anything like that.
I guess other points is Tim Burton is directing, it's have young Johnny Depp, and some other young actors that I forgot the names. But yeah.
So we got a real, like, background pick versus something pretty popular.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very curious about Stone Tape.
Okay, I'm pretty curious. I think it's got a bit of a serious factor maybe that we haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, we have a little more silly for now, I will say, or more campy at least, to some degree at least. Yes, Stone Tape, I'm really curious because of the... yeah, when you tell the director, I pretty much, oh no, I cannot beat this. I'm done.
That's such an odd director choice. It's also just, I don't know how I found this movie, which I think is creepy in itself. Moving on to round 8, we have our international movie. So this is just any movie that isn't in English, just to have a little bit more variety in here. And Cactus, you're going first.
So my pick is Cairo, or also known as Pulse, from Japan.
Okay.
Like it's pretty one of the, I guess, classics to some degree from Japanese horror standpoint. That, as always, have horrible American remake for some reasons. Definitely. Original have some very nifty, creepy visuals, and I don't know how to sell it more, to be honest.
I think I know the main premise. I'm interested in watching this one.
What is your pick, Trentin?
I kind of find it funny. I changed the name to international, but this is pretty much just the Japanese bonus section. I'm bringing Horrors of Malformed Men to the table from 1969. This is a classic as well as a previously banned film, which is based on some Edogawa Rampo novels, I think. This one moved around in my list a little bit. I don't have much to say on why we should watch it, other than I have only heard that it's batshit insane, especially like in its visuals. So yeah.
Do you think it can beat The House?
I don't think it will beat the house. Beat Hausu. I think it might be more disturbing than Hausu, though. If we want to watch something really odd, I mean, look at the cover. It's very odd. I think might be Lovecraftian-ish, like cult on an island or something. I don't know.
I mean, I did watch Pulse already. I guess, obviously. Okay, I do want to watch two Pulse also, but we both do not watch this one. Yeah, I'm ready to give in.
Okay.
For your pick.
Yeah, I think we should watch this. This is gonna be. It's pretty old as well. We probably won't get much older than this. I imagine 69.
We're gonna see.
We'll see. The next round 9, is me up first, and it is the bad movie category where we're purposefully picking bad films. So shitty movies. I'm going to go first with 2002's Survival Island.
What in the name of God is this?
This is my shitty movie. Exhibit 1, the poster looks like ass. Exhibit 2, it's about a bunch of teens on an island who are haunted by a cursed piñata. Exhibit 3, it has a 1.9 on Letterboxd, so it's probably going to be pretty bad. But hopefully in a fun way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like strong bad movie case. Okay. I think I have appropriate answer for this.
Okay.
This movie that called Ghost of Mars.
Oh my god, okay.
It's like one legit bad movie from John Carpenter.
I've heard tales of Ghost of Mars for like over a decade.
Even when I was a kid, when I watched this movie, I was like, "Wow, this was kind of bad. This was shit, boy. I don't know how you make this one, but it have Ice Cube in it, I guess."
Space.
Okay.
And just as Ice Cube said, I don't care that movie was bad. I was just want to work with John Carpenter. So
fair enough. I respect
like
that.
I also just gonna go to shitty movie to work with John Carpenter also. So yeah, it was a great choice.
Okay. I'm fine picking Ghost of Mars. It's got a shit factor. It's known to be a really bad film. I do like the idea of Survival Island on paper, like ghost of a fucking piñata trying to kill a bunch of teens. But we can shelve it for Ghost of Mars.
Let's go, Carpenter!
Yay, we're gonna watch a Carpenter movie this year, everyone.
Not that everybody want to, though. Oh, well.
Okay, so moving on from bad, probably unintentionally funny movies, we're gonna go into some actual funny movies with round 10 comedy. And Cactus, you're up first.
So my pick for the comedy horror of 20-25 years, it's Ernest Scared Stupid. It's pretty like, I guess, child-friendly horror, very cheesy. So, I guess, think of Medea, but actually much better.
What do you mean? Medea's really good.
Sure, boy. I guess because you don't know the Ernest and all of his movies, I cannot pitch that bit because he have a bunch of
children's comedy entertainer type person.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
Ernest go to jail or Ernest go to that.
No.
He have a bunch of adventure. This actor with this character. I know. I always liked him as a kid, so this is pretty much my pick for the comedy.
Okay, so my pick is 1991's Cast a Deadly Spell. The synopsis is just what drew me in. Bullets, demons, the end of the world can't hold a man like this. And it's an alternate 1940s detective noir where magic exists. And I think I heard someone describe it as Roger Rabbit crossed with some kind of horror film or something. Some magical film. It sounds really interesting.
I also eyeballing this movie during the pickups, but I decided not to pick it in any points. So, okay, I'm pretty up to Cast a Deadly Spell.
Sure. Okay. I really wanted to watch this one. I love detective movies, so.
I also really like the actor. I forgot his name sadly, but he was in the Tremors.
Yeah,
at his first film.
I did see that. I was gonna maybe write that down, but I was like, I think this kind of actual concept alone is really strong here. Round number 11, we're going to do is this a horror movie? Which is pretty self-explanatory as a title for this section. We're picking movies that you can ask the question, is this a horror movie? And I'm going with Hokkaido.
Oh boy!
So the full name of the film is Mechanical Violator Hokkaido. This is a tokusatsu movie, and I think this is a villain from the Kikaido series. So this is like the anti-Kikaido, the anti-hero of that. The name and poster make me think like this is almost horror adjacent. So I picked it, and also the suit and the fucking bike look cool as fuck. So
It's so fucking cool!
yeah,
Oh my god!
that's my pick. Was it tokusatsu like in the horror marathon? That might be kind of interesting.
I almost picked this movie also, by the way.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but I think I was trying to put it in the supernatural. Oh, no, sci-fi. No, sorry, for the sci-fi.
It probably fits sci-fi.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Well, my pick is it's French, and it's movie Subway.
Okay.
You maybe recognize the actor on the left, the Christopher Lambert, I guess.
Yeah.
The guy from Highlander. Yeah, it's pretty a little maybe bizarre movie to some degree. I was also thinking to maybe put this as a fairy tale, but I do not think it's fit that much. It's more like maybe dreamy.
Okay.
If you have dreamy category, maybe Subway can like get there. So yeah, and this question, like, is it horror movie? It's hard to say, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what this category's for.
Oh boy,
It looks really interesting poster-wise.
Yeah.
I'm pretty smitten with Hokkaido though. I think it'll be a really fun watch.
Hokkaido is very cool. Hokkaido is very, very
It's
cool.
also another Japanese movie, which might be a
I know,
pattern.
right? We don't have any biases though.
No bias.
Oh boy.
I'm intrigued by Subway for sure. I'm like, okay, what is this? It's not quite a horror movie. It looks really spooky.
We can do the thing, Trentin. We can both do
We
the
could both double veto. But what if we want to save our vetoes?
exactly. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty much on the Hokkaido. I was going to say the Hokkaido train, but I think that's the Subway. I'm on the Hokkaido bike.
Exactly. You're not in the subway. Not on the train. Oh boy.
Look at the design.
Yeah. It is like very baller. We like. Okay. It's painful. It's painful, but I guess I'm just gonna make you watch Subway some other days.
Okay. Interesting. I'm definitely curious, but I feel like we both want to watch Hokkaido.
Yeah.
And we still don't quite know when to use our vetoes. Well, maybe it could be revived. Who knows?
Maybe.
Oh god. Moving on to round 12. We have Thriller, and it's your go first, Cactus.
Okay, my thriller movie that called Kill List.
Okay. I've heard of Kill List.
So Kill List. Can you imagine and have the list that have a people that the person need to kill, and it's a thriller, and I cannot tell anything else pretty much.
So I don't know much about Kill List. I've heard of it, and weirdly, where I heard it from, they were talking about some of the like most intense movies they watched or something, and Kill List was on that list, and so was my pick, which is Dog Soldiers.
I'm surprised you have this movie, to be honest.
So, a werewolf thriller movie I don't know much about it other than werewolves, and maybe it has a good practical effects or something. I'm not sure.
I mean, I know this movie. I'm not expecting this movie from you. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I'm pretty neutral. I'd watch either of them because I've heard them mentioned, and I don't know much about either.
Yes, you're neutral. I obviously more in this case for the kill list, I think.
Okay.
So you up to?
Yeah. If you want to watch Kill List more, that makes sense. Yeah, the reaction to Dog Soldiers wasn't huge, so.
No, I'm most surprised because I know this movie and I know similar movie to Dog Soldiers that you don't like already.
Okay.
So I was like, it's kind of. It not like you hate this movie, but you're just like more like neutral about the movie by the end.
Okay.
So I'm very curious. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously for the kill list.
Okay. We can do Kill List then. Yeah.
Okay.
It's something I want to watch, so we can put that down. Okay, so round 13 next, and it's vampires. Probably one of my favorite categories. And this is pretty hard to pick from because there's tons of vampire movies I want to watch at like all times. I have a feeling we might have the same movie, but I'm not 100% sure. Mine is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Poster is very cool stylistically.
Yeah.
Okay. Never hear about this one.
That's odd because we definitely talked about it before. This is a Iranian or Persian vampire film. It's very stylish, I think. I think the whole film's in black and white. It's from 2014, so it's a newer film. And yeah, the poster looks really cool. So yeah, more modern take on vampires. One of the more recent good ones, I guess, that's come out within the last like 10-ish years.
Okay. Well, I guess from me
what's it going up against?
I don't think we watched from this company movies yet, from the Hammer Studio.
No, we haven't. I don't think we've watched a Hammer horror.
It's the Vampire Hunter Chronos.
Okay. Yo, okay, damn. Those bats.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe not the famous one of the Hammer horror movies. It would be very funny if I misremember. It's not Hammer movies at all, by the way. But yeah, like very adventure type of the, I guess, vampire movie types.
It looks like a D&D like box cover or something, like an old module.
I think I, by mistake, trying to find the normal poster, just pick up the graphic novel
poster. It looks cool.
Yeah, this is why I picked this one and not the real poster, I guess.
Okay,
Oops.
Interesting. That's gonna be very different. These are two really different films.
Yeah, more adventure versus, I'm gonna some more serious approach to vampire movie.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one, because yeah, that's gonna be. We haven't watched anything quite like that, I don't think. The Kronos, Captain Kronos. It's also a vampire hunter instead of it focusing on vampires.
Yeah, from the 70s, 74, just in case. Probably one of my oldest picks in the list.
Have you seen it before, then?
No, never fully.
Okay.
Just some snippets. I was thinking mostly that approach from the Hammers movies. That we never see any of them.
Yeah, there's a lot
from
of big
studio.
Dracula Hammer ones, but this is completely
with Christopher
different.
Lee. Yeah.
I'm kind of down for this. Like, I definitely want to watch A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, but maybe I'll just watch that alone at night someday.
Wow.
The Captain Kronos seems kind of more fun. Yeah, a different kind of pick. Not what I expected. So I'm good with that. If you're good.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do Captain Kronos then.
Cannot wait for Attack of the Post game because then you're gonna hear my original pick for vampire movies.
Okay. So round number 14 is zombie. So we're going monster by monster at this point, and it's your go to pick first.
Well, you know what zombies make some other people feel?
What zombies make people feel? Gross.
Yeah, what zombies make people feel?
Scared.
All the times. Well, yeah, but
Disgusted.
they also make but they also make people very, very sad. So my pick is sadness.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, I guess one of the most famous of the Asian zombie movies, at least from a recent time.
Yeah.
I get spoiled a bit, but I never watch it.
I think I vaguely know. Like, really vaguely. It's been years. I know it's really, like, full on. But that's about it.
Yeah, and it's, again, highly regarded vampire movie from
Zombies.
Asia parts.
I guess zombies are vampire. They're kind of connected, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, my pick's going to be really different. I have The Battery, which I mentioned before. I've watched The Battery this year, and I'm kind of so confident with it. And like I enjoyed it so much, I'd watch it again like a few months later. So this is just two baseballers, like a catcher and a hitter, who just pair up in the zombie apocalypse, and it's kind of funny, really low budget, kind of low key. Reminds me of Project Zomboid a lot. I think you'll kind of get a lot out of it because it's just like two kind of friends trying to survive. There's a few scenes in this I really want you to see. Yeah, I just think you'd enjoy it. It's something funny, but also there is a little bit more to it as well.
Okay, I'm down. Okay,
I'm
down to kill sadness and for the battery.
Sadness is low-key one of like a movie I'm a little afraid of by how people have described it. Maybe now I'd be like way more comfortable with it, but when I heard it described, like when it came out, it was like, okay, this sounds rough.
I mean, you already watched The Marchers. I think you're ready for.
But I really like The Battery. It's a lot of fun. Okay, round number 15 is French Extreme or French Extremity, really small subgenre. So the movies we have to pull from here, there isn't many. I decided to go with The Pack. I think the general premise is it's like a pack of cannibals. It almost looked like there was a bit more of a monster vibe to this one. So that's why I went with it, because a lot of the other French Extreme films we've seen are more serial killery adjacent. So I thought this might be a little change of pace. Have you even heard of this one, or?
Never heard about this one.
The poster's also really cool.
Yeah.
So what's your pick?
Okay. So my pick from French Extreme is Inside. We have a pregnant woman in this one.
Oh no.
And then you can combine it with extreme French movie, and then you can like imagine what completely horrible things gonna happen in this movie, most likely, or not. You don't know.
I have no idea.
Exactly. It's exactly point.
I could like make you pick another movie, but like
Oh boy. I mean, you
could
can.
find something even worse. So
Okay.
yeah, this is gonna be hard to like, I guess, pick between the two of us because I don't know anything about either of these. I know the pack is probably gonna be a bit tamer, but who fucking knows? The French are crazy.
I'm gonna use my veto
Okay.
on this one. I will tell you that.
Is this the like mandatory Cactus inflicts pain on everyone else pick?
Maybe.
Okay, interesting. I mean, it does sound like heavy, like pregnant woman in a French extreme movie. Like, okay, that's a lot. Yeah.
Maybe it's a lot. Or
Okay.
maybe not. But you know that is French extreme movies, so...
Yeah. Poster's interesting. We will see, I guess. Okay. I think it's good to have some movies where it's like, okay, I don't know where this is gonna go. This might be rough. Maybe have to pair it up with...
Okay, -1 veto, oh boy.
Okay, next
Kaiju.
up, round 16, like Cactus just said, Kaiju. What do you have for us?
Well, Kaiju, it's big boys, but what can be better than one big boy? It's two big boys, so Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay, so you're going with the modern pick.
Exactly. I mean, it's nothing to say. It's Godzilla versus Kong. Like, come on, man. Like, how you also gonna try to pitch this one? Like, come on, man.
So you went with the most like vanilla kaiju, also like Western kaiju, modern. Okay, I was thinking about doing Gamera to just switch things up, but I went one step just fucking further removed. My pick is Gorgo, which is a British kaiju movie from 1961. British Godzilla, yeah, mate, we got Gorgo over here. That's about it, innit? That's what I wrote on my script. Yeah, British Godzilla from 1961, basically. This is the cooler cover I found. I mean, the kind of posters are pretty cool. I really like this one. It looks like Destroyer from Godzilla. Just like knocking over Big Ben and shit. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I'm pretty much fine either way because it's a kaiju movie. Although, I guess I am slightly biased to see what British Godzilla is going to be like, or Gorgo.
No, I'm more interested to watch the Gorgo.
Okay, let's watch Gorgo then. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Sorry, Gamera, maybe next year.
Goodbye.
Okay, for round 17, we have another country pick like the last few. French Extreme Kaiju, and next is Giallo, so Italian movies. And I'm going with 1981's The Beyond by Lucio Fulci. Here's the poster. I thought that we do Dario Argento enough. We've also already kind of got a movie of his on the list, so maybe we should try Lucio Fulci. I have no idea if I'm saying that right.
No, I think it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, this is one of his most popular works. The cover I found, poster looks pretty weird. Yeah, that's why. Maybe it's got some kind of Lovecraftian connotations with the name like that, but I don't know.
I know, and I don't tell you shit.
Okay. So what do you have?
Well, it's funny you mentioned Dario Argento in Giallo category. No way.
No way.
No way. It's Dario Argento is opera.
Okay, opera. Okay.
Again, very self-explanatory to be honest. The Giallo movie that happening in the opera.
I do like the setting. The actual cover is really cool as well with the eyes. Like that. Yeah. I like that.
Another, like, I mean, Dario Argento have a lot of famous work to be honest in the Giallo movies.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. It's kind of his
definitely
playground.
Yeah, we're definitely in the upper echelon of his work.
So we basically, do we go with the tried and true, or do we try one of the other kind of bigger players of the genre? We do already have a movie produced by Dario Argento.
Yes. So we at least has his hand in some things already.
But you also know about the Beyond, so I feel like you're pretty
Beyond is a good pick.
educated.
I will tell you that.
Okay. But which is better? I don't mind, to be honest, because I don't really know anything about either.
I think we stuck because I also like pretty like.
Damn
yeah,
it.
I can go either.
You've watched both, I assume? Or have you not
yes.
watched? Okay, you've watched. Okay. This is...
Well, like only probably like I both watched them like much like years ago, so I like don't remember exact things like details, but overall story I remember. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe from what we've got already on the list, which one will stick out more? I haven't. Yeah. I feel like you should probably make the choice if you watch both.
Then I think we probably, if you don't want to use veto, Trentin, or choose to change the movie, I will say opera
Okay.
because Beyond not really Giallo movie.
Okay.
I will tell you that, I guess.
It doesn't have quite the same level of like
Yeah,
music
it's not-
and visuals, or
No, it's not Giallo in terms of the like, oh, we have the killer who killing
Right.
people
It's not
like
as-
that. It's more sci-fi Lovecraftian stuff.
Okay. It was in the list of Giallo movies, so that's why I picked it, but it's not as typical.
It will be very funny if somehow we have two Beyond movies. I just mistaken for other movie Beyond, or I just misremembering.
That
also.
could
It's
there's
still
definitely other
possibility.
Beyonds.
Okay.
We can do opera though.
Okay.
The opera.
We're going to opera today. We have the tickets.
Okay, next up is round 18, which is psychological, and your first, Cactus.
You know what? Like psychological horror movies. And then like sometimes I just want to destroy this coffee table for reasons. So we're gonna watch my pick is Coffee Table.
Okay.
What a great segue for me. A poster though.
It's
Very
the
nice.
poster. Yeah, that's good, yeah, that's really cool.
And also another knowledge of this movie that in some places can be very intense.
Okay, intense.
That I guess makes sense for a
for
psychological movie.
psychological. I only really have one thing to say to you.
Get real.
Get real! I'm gonna veto this
Get-
instantly.
Okay, sure. I up to.
Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me. I want to rewatch it. I think it'd be fun.
Sure.
Although Coffee Table sounds good as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna second veto my Coffee Table. I'm like Twin Peaks. Like, let's go.
Yeah, like do we need to explain Firewalk with
No,
Me?
no.
We both
David
seen it.
Lynch.
David Lynch.
Our boy.
Rest in peace. We should send him off. Watch at least one of his movies this year.
He's a goat.
And I want to watch Twin Peaks again, so why not start it off with Firewalk with Me? Because I've seen all of it before.
Okay.
And I get to use the Get Real clip.
Get real.
A lot, maybe.
Get real.
I was either trying to build this category around me either saying Get Real or If You Can Believe It.
And if you can believe it.
Can you believe
And
it?
some of the reasons why I moved the categories around is so I would go second. So I could just say that.
So just to fuck me over. I see.
Okay, so that's one veto down for me, one veto down for you. Okay, moving on, we have Sci-Fi, round 19. I have, if I can find the image, I have The Substance. which is something we both wanted to watch for a while. It came out last year, like the big horror movie of last year, really, I think.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it's about at all, other than it's vaguely science fiction. That's all I have, because I know we both want to watch it.
Yeah, we both wanna watch it, yeah.
Is that also your pick?
No!
Okay.
Surprisingly not. I have Substance at some point in mind, but then I decided to maybe remove it.
Ah, I thought you might have.
Okay. So, sci-fi. From my side is Existence.
Okay,
Existence? Yeah, Existence. By Cronenberg.
Okay, Cronenberg.
If you remember the boy Cronenberg. It's probably his less known works because more obscure. From the late 90s. Kinda bizarre movie,
Yeah, it's
not
Cronenberg.
gonna lie.
Is it even
Yeah.
bizarre for Cronenberg, or?
I mean, pretty on level, I guess, Videodrome kind of
Okay.
thingy. I have nothing to add, I guess.
Okay, it was vague. It's older movie versus newer. I do like the X and the big Z in Existence. I definitely want to watch The Substance more.
I opt to give up Existence.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Yeah, I like because I also I was waiting for a long time to I really want to watch Substance.
Okay, yeah, Substance it is then.
We still have one Vetus though.
Okay, so we have one more movie to do in this section. We have one veto left. I have a change of movie, and we both have a revive. Round 20 is next, which is Anthology. So any movie that's got multiple little parts in it. Cactus, you're first.
I'm so glad I'm doing first this, by the way. Not
Okay.
gonna lie. So Anthologies are pretty much stories. It's the stories, but how about the tales from the hood?
Okay.
I mean, I think it's very self-explained naming. It's
Yeah.
Tales from the Hood, so it's gonna have a bunch of hood-type activities in the horror thematic stuff. Hopefully it's gonna be better than some Leprechaun movies
Yeah.
that we get.
From the Emerald Isle to your place in the hood, and the man of green come to do no good.
And more like...
Black Dynamite?
No, I mean, maybe a bit like Black Dynamite. The
It would be really good.
classic all-time best film featuring Vanilla Ice.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
The
what?
Hip Hop Witch.
The Hip Hop Witch. Will it beat the Hip Hop Witch? Who knows?
Most likely.
Okay, so when you were talking about tales, interesting, kind of modern-ish take, I guess, on Anthology, set in not present day, but a very specific time, I guess. I have an interesting one for this. I have, if you can believe it,
And if you can believe it.
another Japanese film, Kwaidan, from 1964, I believe. So Kwaidan is basically ghost stories. It's a anthology of oral, kind of shared campfire ghost stories. A bunch of different ones on yokais, probably. And I just thought this would be a really novel pick, like something very different. It's also a classic movie that's very well regarded. I think a lot of anthologies we tend to pick up are fun, but they're never classed as high art or anything. I think a lot of people would maybe look down on them. So yeah, I thought this would be an interesting pick. Only caveat though is this is like 3 hours long.
Big boy.
So it's big.
Okay.
I do want to watch Tales from the Hood though as well.
Well, I'm not gonna use my veto. I will tell you that.
Damn,
I also do want to watch the Tales from the Hood because I'm just very curious what is exactly what is this beast is.
I want to watch both. That sucks.
And you have some
I have
things that you can
I have
do.
a veto, or I can make you change. I can make you change, so I'm not tempted.
Technically, I can change myself and replace it with the heavy metal, but I don't want to. So
Yeah, there's the
as a revival.
Revival. I don't think I can revive anything here. Tales from the Hood, I feel fits the movies we watch pretty well.
Yeah, like more like cheesy horror movies.
We could also
It's
watch
hopefully.
an extra film or two. If we don't watch Quiet Anne, probably. So I'll go with Tales from the Hood, I think. Sure. I wasn't expecting
In the hood, yeah.
wasn't expecting anything to shake me on this one. So yeah, well done with that one. Okay. Tales from the Hood.
It was one of my first immediate like picks when I made this list. I just logged this in immediately.
I can believe that. Yeah, sure. Okay, now on to round 21, which is house. And what the fuck do you mean by house? How is that a category? Well, this is from a long-standing tradition where we feature a movie every year with the word house in the title. And this started with His House, I think.
Yeah, it was his house.
His House. I don't know why we found that so funny, but we ended up watching the 1984 House, the Japanese Houseu, as well as the... I think it's the same year. It's the American House as well? Or am I wrong?
Or at least... No, I think it was... I don't remember if it's the same year, but it definitely was close enough.
It's the same name. It's House and Houseu. So the only qualifier here is the word house has to be somewhere in the title. And let me get my
We
thing.
also watched House of the Dead.
Did that count?
I mean, it's House was the name, so yes.
Okay, I guess we did House of the Dead. That sucked ass.
Yes.
I have picked The Lighthouse.
Okay. Okay.
It has house in the name. I'm picking this because Cactus missed this film years ago, and now it's my turn to torture him with William Dafoe.
Fortnite.
There's some lore into that there. It's also weird, and I kind of want to rewatch it again because I think I might enjoy it, and I think my style of humor's evolved where I'd find it funny.
Oh, it's funny that you mention William Dafoe and previous experience when I forced you to watch the movie Antichrist, because I have our good old friend, the same director as the Antichrist, The House That Jack Built.
It's a fucking Lars von Trier film?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
So his return, sadly this time without our boy. We don't have
No William Dafoe. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We have some other people in there. I mean, it's a house in
There's
the
a
name,
house. Yeah.
and Jack built it. Well, and it's Lars von Trier's movie, so you have some understanding after experience his work.
I think it would be funny. I'm gonna use my Switch movie. Find a new movie now with the word house in.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to letterbox. When you tell me when you're ready, press the timer.
Okay.
Okay, so house. Search in the letterbox. Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be
Yeah, I thought this would be
it's gonna
hard.
be Can be something. House, the house, house, the house, the house, the house, the house, the house, house,
Yeah, there's so
house,
many
house.
movies called House.
The house, the house, house. It's a lot of houses. Do we allow to use filter? My question is.
Yeah, you can use the filter. You can search up other words along with house. You can pick a list with movies with house.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This house. I doubt it's a horror movie though. It is not. Wait, what is this? I find the house. Because of course I find the house. Is this a horror movie?
I love how
It
you
is.
found the house, but like which one out of the 20 house movies do you mean?
From 2013 Japanese movie The House.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wait it on the back for a little.
Sure.
How much time left?
You've got 1 minute and 40 seconds.
40 seconds. Okay, I still have time. I can try to search more. God. Okay, okay. You, time.
Time? Okay.
House of Thousand Corpses. What is it called? It's the director. Oh my god, it's the. Oh my god, what the fuck his name is? No. Oh, who sings the Dracula? Rob Zombie.
Oh, Rob Zombie. Okay.
Yeah, so Rob Zombie direct. I don't think you experienced any of his work
No,
yet.
I'm aware of Rob Zombie, but I don't think I've seen any Rob Zombie films.
Okay. Thanks Christ, I scroll long enough.
I did that. I thought it would be kind of fun to do that one specifically. I hope The House That Jack Built wasn't a real movie you really wanted to watch.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with. I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's between The Lighthouse and House of 1,000 Corpses. I'm still gonna push for The Lighthouse. It's something like by destiny you need to watch, or you could argue by destiny maybe you don't because you missed it before. I think it would be pretty funny though.
I mean, I think I pretty agree, to be honest with this one, because yeah, like you said before, I do wanted to watch this movie also for a long time, just like a substance. So yeah, I'm ready to give in.
Were you expecting me to bring it up?
Nope.
Nope. You didn't think the Lighthouse?
No, I was not thinking that you're gonna pull out the lighthouse on my ass. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, finally you gotta watch it. And it's also got what's his name?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, who's going to be relevant later on in this year when we watch some Twilight movies.
Hell yeah.
Now time to dial it down. Round 22. Romance, not a genre or category you associate with horror, but after watching Spring last year, that was such a good pick on Cactus's part that we should do it again. What do you have, Cactus?
Well, I have you.
You.
Your monster.
Okay.
Pretty. I guess not exactly same, but kind of more standard romance movie in our time. About pretty much the blooming love between the girl and monster.
Okay, so sounds pretty normal. Sounds like more on the romance end. I think, of course, I'm gonna come over and fuck it up. Did you have anything else to say?
I mean, it's pretty like Beauty and the Beast core, I think.
Yeah, mine's definitely in a different direction. Necromantic.
Okay.
Okay. German film, which isn't something we usually watch, where a guy cleans up corpses and watches his wife.
Yeah, I know this one.
Okay, interesting. I just found the synopsis and thought it was kind of messed up.
I guess I could just say it. Yeah, not surprisingly, it also at some point was on this list from my side.
Okay, interesting. Very different picks.
Yeah, so more because quote unquote a normal rom-com slash remedy, if I remember. What's it called, like rom-com drama and
rom-com
comedy.
drama. Romedy, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So from my set, and then you, I'm gonna try not to.
I went
say
nuclear,
much, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
The question I think is, do we preserve the sanctity of this this category or not?
Yeah, because if you ask me, I think Spring more up to your monster.
Yeah.
Core, except maybe like it's Spring don't really have the comedy beats, to be honest.
No.
It's more just like romantic drama. But yeah. I think up to you, Trentin. I'm
to me.
fine with either. Yeah. I don't watch the Necromantic for like a long time, so
Okay,
yeah,
so you've
sure.
seen it.
I've seen it.
As weird as it might be and kind of funny, I do think watching something actually romantic, I mean, maybe necromantic is quite romantic, it's in the name, but I think it might be interesting to have something more ground level romance, something like really different,
something more wholesome.
Yeah. I don't think that's what people are going to expect. I think as well, because you brought it up against probably one of the vilest things I threw on my list, I kind of respect that. So yeah, I'm good going with that.
Yay.
Oh, the next one's a really fun one. Round 23. The name is so crazy we have to try it. Which is self-explanatory. It just has to have an insane name. And my pick is I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle.
It was on my list at some point, Trentin.
Yeah, I bet it was, because the name's fucking insane. Like, what do you mean you bought a vampire motorcycle? Also, the cover's crazy. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like bicycle with all these spikes on, and there's like a bunch of priests with a cross being like, "Get back, demon."
Also, yeah, very self-explanatory name. So yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to describe anything here. That's the name of the movie. That's the category. What is your movie?
You know what you're getting. Okay, so I was thinking that we need some more action in this one. So
Sure.
How about the Kung Fu Cannibals,
Okay.
also known as the Raw Force?
Raw Force.
Also, like I would still go with the Kung Fu Cannibals because I think it's better name,
Yeah.
especially for this category. So I guess you can say that I kind of cheeky in this one, but there's nothing I can do.
Well, if it's called Kung Fu Cannibals somewhere, then
Yeah.
I do think I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle
It's more crazier
is
name.
a bit crazier, yeah.
Yeah, than Kung Fu Cannibals.
Like I can
Also, definitely have better poster.
Yeah, I mean the poster for Kung Fu Cannibals Raw Force is really cool. I like the colors.
Yeah.
But the vampire
But it's-
motorcycle is really
Yeah,
cool.
look at all the spikes on the bike though. Like, come on.
I also feel like Kung Fu Cannibals, I can imagine someone coming up with that as a film. I can't imagine anyone coming up with a film called I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle. Yeah, but they did, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, are we locking that in then?
Yeah, we'll look in there about the vampire motorcycle.
We get another vampire movie. Let's go. I
And we
think
get another
maybe?
motorcycle, by the way.
And another motorcycle movie. Okay, last two movies. We have round 24, slashers, so pretty classic category there, and Cactus Europe first.
Okay. Okay, so at some point, if I or you gonna finally meet each other in real life, it's very important to us to not get in the tourist trap.
Oh my god, that's a sick poster.
Yep. It's a slasher. I mean, it's like how to sell the slasher. It's a slasher.
Yeah, that looks like a slasher film.
Like yeah, obviously killer with creepy masks. We've tried to make some gore and inventive kills.
Yeah, inventive kills.
Yeah, kind of like a little more obscure of the slasher side, I guess, but definitely get more popular because more people slowly picking this up for the past
Over
5,
time.
10 years maybe. So yeah.
So it's kind of achieved cult status. Would you
Yeah,
say,
like
over
or
time?
or at least like slowly going there.
Okay.
So like yeah, definitely get more in the people speak about slashers overall.
So my pick. Are you ready?
Oh my
To-
god!
You ready to slam dunk? You ready to come on and jam and watch Night of the Dribbler?
Come on and jam. Oh, Chaos dunk this. Okay.
Yeah, this is everything. I found this movie. Not many people have seen this apparently on Letterboxd. I have a copy ready and glorious 360p, I think, because this movie hasn't been released in anything higher, I assume. It's probably gonna be shit, but I thought it was on brand for this year.
I have a question. You still don't. You use all the vetos, right?
I have a veto left.
I veto my movie.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my veto.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
So
all
you
right.
vetoed this one, but the next one.
On next one, I'm gonna then fight like a tiger. We're gonna see how it's gonna work out for me.
We'll see.
I'm gonna lie, I was up to just look in the veto my movie, the slashers, like as like I find it finally properly, and like I'm gonna veto this one.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna veto this. I need to save the veto for this.
Interesting. I thought maybe you were waiting for the last one, like me. Okay, final round, round number 25. We have classic. I still have my veto left, and it should be me speaking first. But I'm going to. I think you should go first, and let's hear what you have first, because I could instantly lock this in, but I want to hear kind of what you're bringing to the table.
I mean, I understand, but I because want to go second still.
You still
Just
wanna
don't
go
veto.
second? Okay.
Yeah, it's just don't veto it yet. Like
Okay.
not immediately, at least. Hitler, hear me out. So let's go with that
Okay,
plan.
okay. My pick is Phantom of the Paradise.
Again, funny enough, I was seeking this movie for some months, but then decided to give up on this one and change some stuff.
Okay, I've wanted to watch this for a while. Musical, classic musical horror movie, and of course the helmet design, kind of main character design, is very inspirational to a certain Griffith.
Griffith. May his name be forgotten forever.
Yeah, I really want to watch this one, but I'm curious what your classic is.
So my classic is
My dog.
famous movie. What?
My dog my dog barked then. Scared,
Oh, no.
ominous. With you're
Ominous.
invoking.
I mean, understandable, because I think she's gonna be scared if very tall man gonna approach her. Because my movie pick is Phantasm 3.
Okay.
I was like pretty looking at me like it's only way to continue watching Phantasm movies and like just put it in classic. You know the Phantasm movies.
Yeah, we've watched the second one, second, like in a row every year we watch one. I'm gonna veto Phantom of the Paradise. I think we can just watch Phantasm 3
Okay.
as well. Yeah, we've watched one every year. We can make it a thing. Happy ending. I really want to watch Phantom of the Paradise.
Sure.
Okay, so we've tallied up the list after we've gotten everything, and 14 of the movies were from me and 11 were from Cactus. So pretty fair, I think, overall, especially considering a lot of the movies were both things we wanted to watch. The movies that we almost butted heads with, which were like on our lists or we thought heavily we'd add. There's a few of them. So Sinners, we both had on our lists. The Good Son, Cast a Deadly Spell. Cactus thought about adding that one. Mechanical Violator, Hokkaido, The Substance, and I Brought a Vampire Motorcycle. So we didn't have a collision, but we almost did, which I think is interesting. Let's move on to movies we considered on our list but removed. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay. So, like I mentioned before, vampire, it's very rich category.
Yeah.
So, at different point in time during making this list, I was considered the Blackula.
Okay, Blackula.
Yeah, but because I pick up the Tales from the Hood, I decided to change it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, then I decided to put in that place the Barbarella.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
sorry, Barbarella. Vampirella.
Okay.
Vampirella. But then I get just randomly during my search trailer for the Vampire Hunter Chronos, and I'm like, yeah, we never see the Hammer movie. Probably need to put the Hammer movie in this one. It's kinda it, at least for vampire movies. From international, I was pretty low keen on the Cairo, the Pulse.
Yeah.
But recently, this year, we get another horror movie from Japan that called Best Wishes to All.
Okay, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, it's a recent one. That again this year, 2025, that have some buzz about it. I only see the trailer, and yeah, this does look interesting. But I decided to still look for the Cairo. I was thinking to maybe also put it in the 2025, but I decided to go with the Talk to Me, obviously. From Kaiju, I was put the. At first, I put the original Godzilla vs. Kong, and then I decided to switch it to the new one.
Okay, interesting. Like going all the way back, but then you were like, no, it's just a new one.
I don't know. I like thinking that you were interested in the new one, so like, I just gonna put this there just in case. Thinking about to put also maybe Gamera in there, but like decided to give up on this, I guess. So yeah.
Poor Gamera.
Yeah. I love Gamera. I really love the trilogy of Gamera, but yeah. What else? I did switch between the. Is this a horror movie? Because originally it was the coffee table there.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure what is movie about exactly, to be honest.
Yeah, it does sound psychological though, so I think the switch makes sense.
Yeah, so, but I remember that small French indie movie Subway, so I decided to put for that category. For the bad movies, yeah, Ghost of Mars. Oh my god, I forgot what movie it was before there. Gingerbread Man.
Oh, the Gingerdead Man? Okay.
Yeah. Because that movie is horrible. But that said, to like you watch a bunch of Carpenter movies already, so like, well, you can just put another Carpenter movie in the bad movies because it is because of the masses. It is bad movie from him. Slashers was also a problem.
Yeah, did you have a lot you were switching through with that one, or?
Yes, I like have like at some point 5-6 movies in there,
Damn, okay.
and then like, okay, so who are gonna shoot in the head? God, like how many? So like, In the Wild Nature was most recent one from 2024. Was in the slasher movies.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
So yeah, Tourist Trap obviously was there. The Spellcaster.
Okay.
So slasher about the
wizard?
kinda. Yeah. Was
Okay,
the
that's
wizard.
pretty novel.
Funny enough, also Valrak. That also kind of slasher movie about the witchcraft. Halloween, but it was more maybe close to classic, to be honest. So I also just decided to remove it from slashers. Yeah, I think that's it from the slashers. House was really looking also. From animated, I consider at some point the Wicked City, the OVA, if you remember that one.
Okay, yeah, Wicked City, yeah.
But then I said that we each time try to go for the
Anime.
yes,
Which we ended up with.
Yeah, so I tried to my luck with the heavy metal. Did not work out, at least for this time.
I'm sure we'll watch it at some point.
Yeah. And I think this kinda it.
Okay, I think mine's a smaller list, or I've just forgotten some of them. I'm with you on the Gamera one, of course, I mentioned that. And The Good Son, I took off. That was locked in as my Fuck Them Kids movie for a while. I did put The Gate down for Fuck Them Kids as well. Like demons or monsters coming from this gate, this like portal or something, and the kids have to fight them back. I thought that sounded kind of cool, but I ended up switching it out.
Moment, I remember I was considered for the kids also Children of the Corn.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I think that's
Yeah.
a good segue to one of the 2025 movies I was going to pick was Clown in a Cornfield. I saw that being talked about, and Marshmallow is another one I had on the list. But like Sinners, come on, like vampires, musical elements, Ryan Coogler, I want to see that film. So yeah, they ended up dying. For psychological, at one point I had Coherence because it sounds really weird. I had Ankle Biters down in a few categories, which is dwarf vampires?
Question mark?
I don't know if they're fantasy dwarves or people with dwarfism. It sounds insane and bad, but it didn't quite make the cut. There were just other films I wanted to watch more. There's a few Japanese movies that have jumped around. My bias is showing a ton there. Dark Water by the person who made The Ring. That was on the list for a while. That looks pretty compelling. The Red Spectacles was also on this, which is connected to Jinro, the Wolf Brigade. I think it came out before, though. Kind of live action film.
Yeah.
It being a horror movie, I'm not sure how horror-y it is, and I wanted Mechanical Violator Hokkaido, so that ended up taking the back seat. And for romance, I actually did have a more romantic film after midnight, but I couldn't resist putting Necromantic down. So yeah, that took precedence, and that's pretty much all of the ones that were removed from my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did definitely like Dark Water was a good choice also.
Yeah. What did I end up picking instead? Horrors of Malformed Men. Yeah, something older and weirder. Okay, so yeah, we considered those. I'm sure we considered a few more we've forgotten about as well. There is more to talk about though, because we do more than just watch these 25 movies. We tend to watch a lot. I think one year we watched like 70 movies.
Yeah, that was that was
We'll
experience.
tone it down, but there is a few things we always do, which is we always watch The Hitcher on Halloween because it's an amazing movie. I never get tired of that. Yeah, definitely watch that. If you are in the Axe Files Discord server, you are welcome to join us on Halloween to watch that.
Amazing Rutger Hauer's acting, amazing music, great thrilling story.
Yeah, like
Very good movie.
every year I look forward to watching The Hitcher. We also have a secret stage play, which Cactus picks. It's always up to him. It's a stage play production. It's not always a horror one, but is it?
I mean, it's horror
adjacent.
adjacent.
Yeah, it
It's
can be
not-
difficult to find a proper horror stage play.
Yeah, sometimes it's like stage play in terms of it's a musical, so it's not necessarily like exactly a theme of the stage, I guess.
There's music, I guess, at least.
Yeah, so it's overall musical.
Hopefully I didn't like cuck you by picking Phantom of the Paradise or something.
I mean, it'd be funny if by then we're gonna end up liking that movie more than my secret stage play.
Okay. We also do a movie. We usually hide this one, and we make sure to watch it after something fucked up, like Martyrs or the Poughkeepsie tapes. I think we lined up. I guess
Yep.
this year after Inside, maybe we'll watch. I don't know, and we'll pick something to pair it with. We also, yeah.
It's the palette cleanser.
The absolute palette cleanser. I genuinely kind of like movies. I think because of how we watch them, it's an interesting little tradition we have. We also will probably watch the new VHS if it's out around October, because that's always really fun to do, and more Anthology. And yeah, are they most of the things we do? Oh, I guess we're adding Phantasm as well as a bonus sequel to this list, because we've watched that for the last few years in a row.
Sure.
Can you think of anything else we usually do? I think that's it.
Yeah, I think pretty much it.
Okay, so to close out, we're going to talk a bit about the list overall. What is the most surprising thing from my list, Cactus? And then we'll do vice versa.
So, if you ask me choose only one movie, it's gonna be Night of the Dribbler, because yeah, like, come on. Like,
What the fuck is that?
yeah, what is this?
I was really surprised at that as well. Maybe we'll try to sneak that in this year or something, because I've got it.
Yeah, so essentially you got it, so it's not gonna go anywhere.
Or
It's-
we'll just forget about it, and then one day it'll show up again.
Oh my god, that's gonna be Night of the Dribbler. Yeah, especially funny again as the context that you recently played the Barkley game.
Yeah.
And then I guess I was pretty surprised with the Mechanizer Voliter Hakkaider.
I don't think that's how it's called, but that was a really funny way of saying it. Mechanalizer Voliter kind.
So yeah, I guess these two like very surprised me.
I I find it hard to think about your like entire list of the stuff we've forgotten about, but I definitely Tales from the Hood caught me a bit off guard. I wasn't really expecting that, but pleasant surprise. Kronos as well, Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. I was like, okay, that's so like out of left field for the vampire movies I usually watch and we generally watch. So yeah, that's a fun one. I think those would be mine, unless I'm forgetting something major. What about One Piece? Well?
I mean, One Piece, yeah. One Piece was not expected.
I'll have to watch that film at some point. Okay, then moving on, what film are you most looking forward to out of the 25 we have?
Oh boy. Okay. So, if I can choose only one,
There can be
It's probably-
only one.
it's yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's about the vampire motorcycle.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really curious. What is this?
It's a really tough. There's a lot of really good films of the year. I'm pretty happy with. I think I kind of have like I can only pick one. Part of me is like I want to see something like new. Like Sinners is pretty high up, and Mechanical Violator Hokkaido because it just sounds insane. But I think the one I'm looking forward to the most is rewatching Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me. I just really want to. It's a good film. I want some Twin Peaks in my life right now, so yeah, even though we're gonna watch it in like a few months time.
Get real.
Get real.
Get real. Okay. Yeah, and then just general thoughts on the list, like how are we feeling about this and the whole process of the Diabolical Draft. Do you think it was a success?
I think it was fun.
Yeah.
In some categories, we clearly like don't even fight that much because we're like, okay, this movie clearly maybe a little bit more interested than other.
Yeah.
Since class we have veto rules, to be honest.
Yeah, we have some veto rules to spice things up. I think I just lost my train of thought entirely. I had something to say and it's gone. I think we came in, like both of us, before we recorded, we were both really confident, I think, with our lists overall, like with almost every single entry. And the fact that a lot of the times people are like, oh, actually, the other person has like something I want to watch over mine, is really cool. And I think, at least on my end, and I think for you as well, thinking of like the number one movie we want to watch for these categories and like cutting down to so many movies like this, it really kind of gave us the cream of the crop or just some absolute shit we want to subject the other person to, which yeah. So I think the list we ended up with is really strong.
Yeah, again, you get some surprises that blindside me, and I'm like, oh, I need to fight this now. Oh, fuck. And sometimes I get success.
Yeah.
And then sometimes like, no, your choice clearly much stronger than mine. Like, I don't even want to fight. That's it.
It's too strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I think we also have a good amount of variety as well. Even like usually, I think the we'll fine tune the list and like when we'll watch the movies, of course. But usually when we do this, we're always thinking about variety and mixing things up. And I think naturally we kind of, I mean, we already have the different genres, but like the tones of a lot of these movies, I think are going to be really different.
We always trying to balance things out. Like, okay, so from more serious, less serious, more funny, less funny.
Yeah.
That's something more new, something more older. So yeah, we always try to do that list to begin with. So I'm pretty happy what ends up happening
Yeah, I'm
to our combined
the
power.
combined list. It also, like gradually I've been suggesting more movies over the years, but this time it definitely does feel like it's 50-50. It wasn't 50-50, like in the end of whose movies are
But
picked.
close enough.
But yeah, close enough, and I feel like we both put like equal amounts into this, so it is our list. I do kind of want to see what people's impressions are going to be like. This is our list of movies we're going to watch at Halloween. Like, what do you think? Like, how many of them are people are going to be like, what the fuck is this list? Like, huh?
Yeah.
There's no
How you can choose
classics.
this movie against this movie?
That's not a horror movie. That's not a horror movie. Yeah, maybe we'll do a follow-up to this after we've watched them all. No promises. We'll see how editing this goes. But I'm excited for the Halloween season, even though it's July.
Be prepared.
Yeah, we're going to prepare, make sure we have everything, and make a list and timetable.
I mean, technically, I guess I can add Secret Stage Play for my picks also, so it's another movie for me. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's your job. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this has been the first recording for, I think we're going with FAQ movies. With Cactus and Trentin, where we might sometimes just talk about movies and shit. Yeah, maybe we'll do more of this. Maybe we want to talk about Leprechaun soon. We have some stuff written up for that. In the future, we might talk about Halloween, like after seeing all of this, the results of the Diabolical Draft. We have a Twilight movie marathon planned as well. So a lot of horror adjacent stuff. I'm sure we'll do more though, because we watch movies all the time. Any closing thoughts? I guess I feel like we're pretty much done. We've run through everything.
Try to watch movies that you enjoy, please.
Yeah.
Don't watch movie 43 or Cats.
No. Oh god, you're alluding to the Raspberry Rumble.
Cannot wait when that video gonna come out at some point.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think I agree with Cactus. Watch movies you'll enjoy, but also watch movies you won't enjoy, because that's very fun as well. Watch Night of the Dribbler, but don't spoil anything for us, because we'll watch it one day. Well, I've been Trentin.
And I'm Cactus.
And fuck movies.
Fuck it.
That's really cringy.
Oh,
well, I'll leave that
exactly.
in. I'll leave this in
Oh,
too,
no.
because it's meta.
Oh no. No!
Some of them that. Do I ever record that? This is me all the time. No, that didn't sound right. To convince the other person why we should both watch our movie instead of theirs. No, it's not our movie.
It's not our movie, Trentin. We
It's not
don't finish
communism.
shit.
To convince the... It's fine. We get a few minutes to say what... Fuck. Did you press it already?
Yes, I'll press it. Okay,
Let's start
let's
again.
start. New project.
I was
Okay.
seeing the poster. I'm gonna have to edit out all the mouse clicks. That's gonna be annoying. I also got rid of my fucking thing. Gotta reopen the thing.
How many me stooping,
you've
giggling can I need to remove? Jesus Christ. Hot. Nightmare.
I hate recording. Please don't fuck up this time. Thank you very much, recording gods.
Recording gods.
Okay, so pause. I need to find the image.
Recording. On.
Get real.